Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. The very versatile Shinji Kagawa, possibly, Jim, one of Japan's finest footballing exports.
Yeah, absolutely. The sort of player, Peter, you'll need if you're looking to play a stylish possession-based game.
David Villa! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Raul. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi. Now it's Villa. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Guardiola. A heavy challenge. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice interception, well timed. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Neymar. It's anyone's ball now. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Guardiola. Now this could be a decent chance! Caught offside that time. First quarter of an hour gone. Raul has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Short changes him with that pass. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kagawa, and he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kagawa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi plays it short. And it's Messi. Cross to the back post. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
There's a sharp little ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Floated through. It's Raul! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a good ball.
Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Neymar. Camavinga could move up a gear here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. Half an hour played now. Messi. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Kamavinga, nicely spread. Neymar tries to play it through. David Villa in acres of space out wide. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, this looks sharp. Spread out to the left. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Ruben Neves. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Messi. Kagawa. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Brazil really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Brazil have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Alexander-Arnold. Bit too much weight on the pass. Lahm getting this one clear. Ruben Neves. Kagawa. Kagawa! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Kagawa brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Raul takes the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are...
It's Raul! Oh, crossbar! He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Triol. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kamavinga. And that is as far as they're going to go. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Kamavinga. Oh, that's clever. Pele has it out wide and in space. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Threads one in. Can he get onto this? And this is Lewandowski. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cannavaro. Here come Brazil on the counter. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Villa, and the counter is on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. The ball has bounced loose now. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. David Villa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a shoot! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That is good alertness.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Brazil still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, that's well spotted.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Gehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Raul.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Raul claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Aos 5 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 19.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi. Looking for the run, and this is Raul. And he's had a hit. Oh, it's in! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Quarter of an hour played. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Veron. Cannavaro in acres of space out wide. It's Raul! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Kimmich. Lovely feet. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Raul. Oh, well measured. Del Piero! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Timber. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Driving on and making good progress. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Crossed in early. Howson getting this one clear.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Yamal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe might just make this. Mbappe! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Deftly away. That's a cute ball. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Goal! Goal! It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Pedri, played out to the right, and he's managed to get free. Yamal, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Kimmich. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Now there's a fine ball. Raul. Now it's Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Could be danger here. It's Raul! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. And the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're off again. Oh, that's well spotted. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Lahm. Baron. And it's Cruyff. Look at this chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Seedorf. And the shot's on here. Cruyff! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Kimmich. That's a delicate pass. That is a brilliant interception. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Del Piero. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. And this is Messi. Seedorf. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Veron takes control of it and he's on the move. Del Piero. And he's picked out the run. It's Raul! Out to the right. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's put paid to a promising move. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Grimaldo touches it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
He's cut it out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Probing pass. Dink through. Buffon claims comfortably. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Raul. He's having a go. And that would have won it.
Raul really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 23, camisa 5, camisa 13.
Lam
Deixando o campo para a entrada.
left it upfield, and he's intervened well there.
Camisa 18.
Knocks it into space.
Camisa 17. Camisa 21.
Tries to play it through.
Neymar. Teremos uma substituição.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Looking for options for movement. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Cruyff! Pele, so just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Pass is just off target. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, from behind... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, terrible mistake. Threads one in. Looking for options for movement. And it's played forward. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? He's got away. Cruyff hurtling down that right flank. And the ball's come loose here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Nice looking ball. Lahm makes the interception. That's an imaginative pass. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Hullet. He's tried one! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And this is Hullet. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has not gone well. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Messi. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puig.
Stoichkov! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Raul clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. That's headed upfield. It's just beyond his reach. Roberto Carlos is flagged offside. Tries to play it through. Now it's Hullet. Poland have it back. and can go again. Messi in acres of space out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Deftly away. Alarm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, that's clever. Veron can so cleverly bypass the press. Works it forward. And it's Cruyff. Chiellini produces the perfect tackle there. A probing pass. And Del Piero! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Van Basten was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Cruyff. Van Basten. Chance here to counter. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Smoking is only
How do you
permitted
look back on the first 45 minutes?
Brazil really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Nedved. Yaya Toure. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Veron. Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Yaya Toure. Pass is just off target. Messi. Veron. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into not. Stoichkov! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Hullet. It's a mighty effort! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So we've reached the hour mark. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Thuram tidy with his distribution. And that has put paid to that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's Van Basten. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Not the most accurate pass. Always onto this. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in.
Poland surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tries a shot! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution for Poland, number 12, Van Basten, number 10, Hullet.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Poland are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Number 20, Bergkamp, number 18, Batistuta, number 9, Johan Cruyff, number 22, Neymar, number 19, Messi. Substitution.
Now, can they get him away? And he's lost his man here. He's had a shot! Poland have the chance to go the other way.
Brazil really have been second best here, second to every ball, and
oh, that's ambitious. Lahm. And this is Bergkamp. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Goes looking wide. Pelé. Now that looks a decent ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
No way through. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. Pelé. Couldn't squeeze it through. So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Brazil desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.